Hi, welcome to ICT week 10 Wednesday's class. Okay, so the time is flying. Well, time is flying, so things are moving along. We are on week 10 already. So I did have two questions. So let's take a look at these, and we'll talk about the what to do for today. This was a little bit a few days ago, before the weekend. This person obviously didn't. I think this person was trying to do assignment number 1 and asked me what to use for the assignment. Now I don't wanna. I think this person didn't look at the task that what we are doing in detail. But let me just give you the background, the process. Okay, obviously in order to do I think this person was trying to do number 1, so I just want to, hopefully the person completed the task already. I already answered this question, but for those of you who did not complete the task number 1, I want to tell you more about it. So you're writing a script. Okay, so script is what is a script? First of all, script is you're writing a program. Okay, so it's not a Visual Basic Access. It's called a shell script. And shell script, depending on the shell, obviously, we are using what we call bash shell, which comes with the SIG-WIN. Okay, so just we just gonna name it shell script. So going back to the task, the homework assignment task. Let's take a look at the homework assignment. So here's the homework assignment again. So here's a simple task here's a simple task that you have to do, which is to write a shell script, modify this shell script so it works on general case. What this one does is it checks whether this utility, and I explained it in the video before, it checks whether this utility exists in the directory, bin directory. Okay, so the bin directory again, it's the bin directory. You can just switch by going for bin, and all these programs, exe files you see here, including the ones that are not exe. These are executable programs that are installed in your system, and that's how Unix and including the Linux, which is very similar to Unix, works. These are, you can think of as these are program files installed in your program, and Windows kind of works in a similar way. You will see lots of programs installed under Windows directory, and these are kind of similar concept. So anyway, if we take a look at the gun zip, obviously it will be there. right here. So instead of searching for specific case, we're gonna make ask a user to input a this, not this, the gunzip, but just some sort of name, and then if the file exists in this directory, then it should say it already exists. So go back to the document I gave you and look at the shell script. Okay, this has obviously nothing to do with the Visual Basic Access. Now, Visual Basic Access works with Microsoft environment, Windows environment, I should say. Okay, so this is a complete different language. Okay, hopefully that answered the question. And second thing is the second thing is more common problem that you might encounter. So this person downloaded the file, and to download the file, I told you to use wget command. So did it successfully. Okay, and created the directory called the my direct, or it could be something else. But in the video I showed and the command I used, we called it my direct. Okay, so download the files, and which is kind of, as I told you, that there's a whatever the site name, there are different directories, and the files kind of scattered around underneath, different directory structure, text files. But this person's problem was that when this person used the find command that I gave you, and there was find something, and then exec and cp and blah blah blah, which was kind of complicated. So anyway, the command is supposed to transfer all these text files underneath the my direct, and it didn't do that. So this person's responded me back and show me the directory, and look at the my direct, and obviously try the different directories, and still the same, no matter what things the person used. So the problem, I think, is this. So if you take a look at this here, picture, I see different directories here, and did it my direct, but and in fact the person's was able to copy some files here, but the person wasn't very happy with this, because obviously not up to 100 files. So tried maybe different directories, and still the same after using the find command. Okay, the problem is that I told you that if you use I discovered this myself, the Gutenberg site use blocks these, has some to do with robots, and robot is like supposedly it respects the we turned off the robot, I think, but still robot will block the site, I should say. The site blocks blocks you from downloading the text files, okay, automatically. I'm sure if you download it one by one, it's okay, but the site will block you from using the wget, basically. So you see the Gutenberg, these are the problematic sites, whereas this one is okay. So if you use some other site names, they should be okay. Okay, so anyway, these are the couple of types of problems that students had. Alright, so anyway, hopefully the assignment is going well. Once again, the second one was wget, and third one is you have to use the data mesh, which requires you to install data mesh and go back to the videos, and we discussed how to install the data mesh, and I gave you some steps to do that, solve that problem. Okay, so those were 3 tasks, and you need to show, how you basically execution of, I don't need to see the installation part, but I need to see you executed the data mesh command and combine the files, and the command you use to generate this. Okay, so anyway, those were good. We're gonna finish up the chapter 1. Okay, and next thing is we're gonna do is a Python programming under Sigwin environment. So let's open up the chapter I gave you and try to finish this up. And